Some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on another team from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the move, it's Tatum. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Here we fucking go.
They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior
Here
quarterback.
we fucking go.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Off the play fake. Unleashes one. Complete with conviction on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere.
Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot. The give to the back. Turning it on. Stopped
him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
To the ground, he's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Now adjusting.
Oh,
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.
Throw the ball, Keelan. Throw the ball.
Ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog
Throw the
reason to
ball.
believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in
throw the
games.
ball
They're doing
all
a
the
good
way
job
down
of
the
that right
field.
now.
Why?
He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Bears the pressure. Hauls it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job on the defense, swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Handoff from the gun. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. Take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rushes on him.
Oh, what am I looking at?
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Pressure coming. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag.
His own number. Hard running there. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Now, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. To the air. It's Mir. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Lowers those pads. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown Sooners! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Russell.
Oh!
Intercepted, and the defense is set up.
I didn't see that,
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship.
Throw the ball away, bro.
And sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He rifles one deep down the right side.
Oh, shit.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Finds some room. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooner offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to throw. It's Mateer. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. after it what he needs here. Firing deep.
We cut that bitch off. Why didn't I stay over there, bro? What the fuck is that?
Have it at the 42.
And man, he had
hell no,
around him.
bro.
That's got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep
What is that?
go completely uncovered.
And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Using his feet. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. Know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense, locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for the whole length of the game.
A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
It feels like everything
Nigga
this play
has
caller has
2
called
third
has
and
worked so
24
far in this first half for the
conversions
offense.
on one
They generated
drive,
a really
bro.
nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying
Gotta be
aggressive.
shitting
They're
me.
throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
To the air. It's Mateer. Finds his man. It's Helms. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the
Defense
1st
on
down.
this shit is atrocious, bro.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of
Shit is
success
fucking
stringing some
atrocious.
1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to
3rd
halftime.
and 24,
The
twice.
Sooners started this drive backed up in their
Either
own
runs
end,
back
and now they
50
move
yards
into
and throws a
position to
bomb.
score. Ball is loose.
Look at this shit.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. Going to be a
It's
turnover.
trash.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. 30. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggie.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He finna come home. He finna come home.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
That's one. We got one more to get rid of. We got one more to get rid of.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Mateer.
What the fuck? If I throw some shit like that, it's a pick, bro.
Quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that
Get the ball
time,
off,
but they were
son.
in zone.
What
They
are you doing?
fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Look at this shit.
window
Nigga
way
jumps
too
the
small.
route
The
and
guy was
everything.
not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Trying to find his man in the middle.
Oh my God. That's me too.
They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all
Oh,
first
that's
half,
me.
running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel.
Damn.
This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Shit lagging though.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown
bad.
pass.
Can't even goddamn pick a play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
This shit OD lagging. What the fuck? That just ain't my shit. I can't even. Oh no. No. Bro, this shit is wildin'.
Five. offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Quarterback adapting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Warriors
Might be
down
calling a hot
3-1.
route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
14.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Here comes the heat.
Oh, throw the ball.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Lions is way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Mateer.
6'3".
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, he got out of there.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge.
Breaks into the open.
There's no way he's running to the right hash and throws the ball to the left
And
hash.
they take it in for 6 more points.
No fucking way.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
What type of arcade ass shit am I playing, bro?
No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
Why does this shit lag after he scores?
He's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Oh, this shit lagging, bro.
It's Williams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Look at this shit. What the fuck?
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Texas A&M going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again.
His three linemen right there, and he just walks right between them.
But when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Hell nah.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here.
Already
trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Riley. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Oh.
And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
Looking to pass, it's Russell. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Well, that's the game right there.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Tatum. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Orioles Mets ain't even fucking scored yet.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top.
Somebody offside?
He's looking deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse.
How is my cornerback offside?
Which way is this going to go? Offense gets set for 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Turning it on.
Ooh.
Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Sooners are on the move. Gives it on the option. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Mir. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19. It's a pretty good lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Texas A&M going quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They want that clock to run. Oh, better look out. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's held. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Come on,
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
Hey, the Orioles will get right.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. It's a draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.